the first thing that we will be discussing today is oral evidence. सबसे पहले एक बहुत सिंपल डिस्कशन कर लेते हैं रिगार्डिंग ओरल एविडेंस. व्हाट डू यू एग्जैक्टली अंडरस्टैंड बाय द टर्म ओरल एविडेंस? आपको ओरल एविडेंस से क्या समझ आ रहा है? Okay, you are saying it is eyewitness testimony. Anybody else? Okay, you are saying it is spoken or express. ठीक है. Sorry? Okay, okay. Anything else? Oral evidence का क्या मतलब आ रहा है आपको समझ में? स्टेटमेंट तो रिटन भी हो सकती है. ओरल स्टेटमेंट तो ठीक है, स्पोकन, हाँ, रिटन भी हो सकती है, तो वो ओरल एविडेंस मानी जाएगी. ओके, यू आर सेइंग इफ इट इज अ रिटन स्टेटमेंट it will be considered as oral evidence. How is this possible? So if a person cannot speak but he can write, that written statement will be considered as oral evidence. Are you sure about it? हाँ, कोई प्रोविजन है इसका हमारे पास? क्या प्रोविजन है हिंदी में, मतलब इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट में बोलो. 119, हाँ, 119. जरा एक बार 125 पढ़ के देखो. ये क्या बीएसए है? एविडेंस है. आप किससे पढ़ोगे? जरा खोल के देखो एक बारी 125. Witness unable to communicate verbally. A witness who is unable to speak may give his evidence in any other manner in which he can make it intelligible, as by writing or by signs. But such writing must be written and the signs made in open court, and evidence so given shall be deemed to be oral evidence. That means if there is a person who cannot speak, we generally call it a dumb witness. इसको dumb witness कहा जाता है. If a person is unable to speak, कोई म्यूट है और वो बोल नहीं सकता व्यक्ति, तो वो लिखकर या साइन लैंग्वेज में भी अपनी टेस्टिमनी दे सकता है. एंड दैट रिटन स्टेटमेंट in a very specific situation of 125 BSA will be considered as oral evidence. ठीक है, बट इसको हम डिटेल में बाद में करेंगे भी. Anything else that you understand by the term oral evidence? Oral evidence से आपको और क्या समझ आता है? See, आप लोग मुझे एग्जाम्पल्स दे रहे हो वो मैं समझ रहा हूं, बट आई वॉन्ट अ कॉन्सेप्चुअल मीनिंग ऑफ ओरल एविडेंस फ्रॉम यू. सबसे पहले हम समझने की कोशिश करते हैं. लेट्स ब्रेक इट अप. जब हम एविडेंस की बात करते हैं, यू रिमेंबर आई टोल्ड यू दैट टू प्रूव अ फैक्ट इन इशू वी आइदर गिव डायरेक्ट एविडेंस, राइट? वी आइदर गिव डायरेक्ट एविडेंस or we rely on relevant facts, also known as circumstantial evidence, right? And how do you prove direct evidence? By oral evidence or documentary evidence. And similarly for relevant facts and circumstantial evidence also, you will either give oral evidence or direct or documentary evidence, right? If you remember the cases that we had discussed little bit, you remember, like for example in the Santosh Singh case, we had done that the canteen owner was called to give the oral testimony that this person, the accused, had his visor and helmet intact in the morning, and in the evening his visor's broken pieces were found at the scene of the offense, and then later he has lied about it. That the police told. So the eyewitness, that is the canteen owner, he was able to give his oral testimony because he had directly seen it, right? It is direct evidence, or you can say it is circumstantial also, whatever be the situation. What I am trying to tell you is that the person has seen something, or heard something or has felt something, and then that person is giving some testimony, right? So this person in an oral format, orally is trying to give evidence ultimately to prove a fact in issue, right? Or it might also be the situation that he is giving oral testimony to prove circumstantial evidences which will ultimately prove the fact in issue. If you remember our discussion, we have also done that these relevant facts once proved, अब आपने oral evidence से कोई relevant fact को prove करा, these relevant facts once proved, they themselves become evidence for the fact in issue. So relevant facts which are duly proved, they themselves become evidence for the fact in issue, right? Now, another part of our discussion was what exactly is the meaning of evidence? What exactly is the meaning of evidence? We had discussed that if there is a particular fact and we want to prove that particular fact, that means we want to give proof of that particular fact. So the process of proving it, that means to prove this fact, we need to give evidence. We need to give evidence. So proof, or when we say the fact is proved, that is the result of evidence. If you give evidence, that is when ultimately you will say that the fact is proved, and this fact will either be a fact in issue or a relevant fact. So to prove a fact in issue or relevant fact, you give evidence. I told you that proof is the result of evidence, and evidence is the means to prove a particular fact. If you want to write it, please write it. Proof is the result of evidence. 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 Full stop. Evidence is the means to prove a fact. Evidence is the means to prove a fact. Evidence is the means to prove a fact. ठीक है? ठीक है? So evidence is basically a part of the process. Which process? It is the part of the process where you prove a particular fact. For example, you want to prove the presence of Santosh in that particular vicinity. So you will take the oral evidence of O.P. Singh and Kuppu Swami. You remember it? I hope, yes or no? Right? You will take their oral testimony because they have seen him there. Then you will take the testimony of the security guard that yes, this person was there in the vicinity. You might take the testimony of the PSO also that this person was following Priyadarshini to that particular area. Do you remember these facts? Yes or no? Right? So you are going to take oral evidence. Then this person tried, the accused tried to create a false alibi. You will take the oral testimony of the orderly that he tried to forcefully make an entry of 6 p.m. rather than 6:20. His visor was intact. You will take an oral testimony from the canteen owner. Are you getting it? So ultimately to prove a particular fact, fact being either relevant fact or fact in issue, to ultimately prove a particular fact, you will use evidence. So now you understand the meaning of the term evidence, that evidence is basically the means to prove a particular fact. Now what do you understand by oral evidence? What do you understand by oral evidence? Yes. No. Anybody else? No. No. You are giving me the definition of direct evidence. I don't want it. I want the definition of oral evidence. You know, evidence is the means to prove a particular fact, right? मीन्स टू प्रूव अ पर्टिकुलर फैक्ट, मतलब ये जो एविडेंस शब्द आप देख रहे हो इसका मतलब है कि आप किसी फैक्ट को प्रूव करना चाह रहे हो. दिस इज द मेथड, दिस इज द मीन्स, दिस इज द व्हीकल टू प्रूव अ पर्टिकुलर फैक्ट. ओरल एविडेंस. To prove a fact orally. That is the simple and the most appropriate definition of oral evidence. To prove a fact orally. That is the meaning of oral evidence. That is the meaning of oral evidence. To prove a fact orally. अब आपने किसी फैक्ट को कि मैंने संतोष सिंह को वहां पर देखा है, ये आप ओरली प्रूव कर रहे हो. ओरली का मतलब क्या है? You are testifying for it. You are speaking for the proof of that particular fact. That is the basic definition of oral evidence. To speak or to orally testify to prove a particular fact. संतोष सिंह ने जबरदस्ती मुझे धमकाकर अपना फॉल्स एलिबाई क्रिएट करने की कोशिश करी थी. ओरल एविडेंस. You are orally trying to prove a particular fact. इसका कोई रिटन रिकॉर्ड है आपके पास कि संतोष सिंह ने कोई धमकी भरी चिट्ठी भेजी थी उस ऑर्डरली को? ऐसा कुछ है? नहीं, नहीं, बिल्कुल भी नहीं. वो कैंटीन ओनर ने उसका वाइजर इंटैक्ट देखा था. ये आप ओरली ही तो प्रूव करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. ये आप ओरली ही तो प्रूव करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. You are orally, by speaking for a particular fact, you are trying to prove a particular fact. That is the meaning of giving oral evidence.